Stan Matthews in the Matthews broadcast on this Tuesday, the 13th of June of 2017, closing in on summer real quickly. And today was hot and dry. Yesterday was hot and sticky. So I'd rather the hot and dry anytime. In the studio here at Gems TV and Radio, streaming worldwide at www.gemsradio.net. If you haven't tuned in, go ahead and tune in. This is the upliftment, enrichment, and inspiration broadcast. So what we look to do on this broadcast is we look to uplift you, empower you, and enrich you. What you're going to hear tonight is the perspectives of our guests. You are going to hear them share with you how they add value to their clients, how they are seeking to grow their own businesses, and what is unique about them. Before getting started, I just want to say to all of our audience, wherever you are, internationally, out of the state, in state, that we want to thank you for being a great supporter of the Matthews broadcast. You have made this broadcast what it is, and we truly, truly appreciate all the support that we get from you. In the studio with my co-host this evening, Demond Downing of the 8 to 8 Barbershop in West Orange, New Jersey, where they provide celebrity cuts, but they also deal with you too. So you could be on the bottom or in the middle or on the top. When you leave 8 to 8, you're going to be looking right, looking tight, and having all the style you need to succeed. So we need to make sure that we get on over to 8 to 8 in West Orange. You don't have to ask for directions. If you get to West Orange, right there at the bottom of Main Street, all you got to do is say, "Where's 8 to 8?" Everybody on that corner knows. So as my hype man says all the time, you know you heard about 8 to 8. So we're going to get as much support over there, much community support. 8 to 8 is great because not only do they do what their business is, but they also do a lot of charitable work for young people in the community, including mentoring and other things. Not to be outdone, Mia Bella is around the corner. Candy Wilmore, if you're watching, I know you're messing with prom dresses and all that kind of stuff for your family members tonight, but I know you hit me a couple of times to let your boy know that you love us and you support us. So if you're watching, girlfriend, I'm going to make sure that he does you right. So, so Mia Bella Salon for the ladies, 8 to 8 for the men. As we get started this evening, just want to also thank my image doctor, without whom you would not know we do what we do, because without Cornelius's camera, none of this would show up. So thank you, Cornelius Image Doctor Hill, this evening for all that he does. Right after the broadcast, we're going to be at the Greek Tavern for the post-broadcast reception, so that we can meet, greet, and eat, do a little bit of networking, so that we can make this wealth flow in a circle. Mia Bella's at Mia Bella's Greek Tavern is at 292 Bloomfield Avenue in Montclair, owned by our restaurateur superstar Wade Chen and her husband Peter. We have Trifocus Pictures. Anthony is down there this afternoon with his camera. We're going to do a little bit of red carpet. So if you're in the neighborhood, stop in. We'll find out what you do, how to do it better, and so we can get you the community support you need to succeed as well. As we always get started, we pay our bills to make sure that the Matthews broadcast can continuously be on and service our community. So we want to say thank you to our sponsors, without whom there would not be a Matthews broadcast. And we ask you, our great audience, to support them all the time in everything that they do. For mobile marketing and advertising guaranteed to take your sales even higher, call Trey and Daniel at Billboards for Hire. Billboards for Hire are those trucks with the 20-foot digital screens on all sides of the truck, along with the surround sound style sound. They just finished up at the Jacob Javits Center. You've seen them out at Giant Stadium. You have seen them at Madison Square Garden. You've seen them in the neighborhood. Politicians use them. Businesses use them. They just finished up a campaign for Sprint Wireless. So if you want to take your marketing and advertising even higher, call Trey, call Daniel at Billboards for Hire. Their number is 973-357-3698. Divorce is not something pleasant, but it must be done right. We have our own master counselor, Ms. Cassandra Savoy of the Cassandra Savoy Law Firm. out of Bloomfield, New Jersey. You can reach them at CassandraSavoy.com. Call them at 973-748-0097. Nothing says I love you like flowers. You have tried the rest, now try the best. A Roses Petals. Carolyn and Nathaniel Joe, they own a Roses Petals in Paterson, New Jersey, the great Silk City. They've been at 472 Broadway for more than 21 years. Call them at 973-742-5333. Mr. G's Restaurant, where good friends meet, greet, and eat. Russell Grady, my great friend, has been in business for more than 54 years. He is the Dean of African American Entrepreneurs in the state of New Jersey. You can reach them if you want to call ahead and order at 973-782-4020. For real estate advice and planning, that's always great, call Smith Gilmore Real Estate. Our great friend Violet Smith Gilmore and her team are at 1258 Teaneck Road in Teaneck and can be reached at 201-723-4203. So if you're buying, if you're selling, or if you want management, call Smith Gilmore Real Estate for advice and planning. That's always great. If you want to raise $25,000, $5,000 to $25,000 working capital with no debt, call the Funding Magnet. They fund your plans so you can live your dreams. For small and startup business, Funding Magnet is an essential partner. Call Anthony Hibbert. He is the principal owner at Funding Magnet, and he can be reached at 973-357-3698 or visit him on the web at fundingmagnet.org. The mortgage you need for the home you want is at Citizens Mortgage with more than 30 years of excellent service. Call Michelle Alvarez at 201-398-0800, 201-398-0800 for the excellence in mortgage financing. Call Citizens Mortgage. Dorson Home Care is a breath of fresh air for caregivers everywhere. Call them at 973-672-7698, 973-672-7698 for the best home care anywhere, conveniently located not far from here at 395 Pleasant Valley Way in West Orange and also on Chestnut Street in Roselle. If you want to get the max, call Optimum Tax and Financial Services. They are 5-star rated online and Better Business Bureau certified. Ivan and Tony Maxey, the Maxey brothers. They're at 500 Rahway Avenue in Elizabeth, and you can reach them at 908-352-1040. As I mentioned before, we will be leaving to go to the Greek Tavern here in Montclair after the broadcast. The Greek Tavern provides fine Greek cuisine, taste, and service that's always good right here in our neighborhood. They're at 292 Bloomfield Avenue, Montclair. You can call ahead at 973-746-2280. Remember, especially ladies, beautiful skin is not expensive. Beautiful skin is priceless. Call Glow at 973-357-3698 or visit them online at www.glow.global.com. They are redefining youth with revolutionary products and life-changing opportunities. We're going to be having some Juness samples for your skin called Luminess, which makes the skin lighter, brighter, and tighter according to those who have used the product. So we're going to be giving out samples next week here of the Juness product. The education you need for the career you want is at Avtech Institute. Gary Mao, our great friend, offers the hottest careers on 3 campuses in Eatontown, South Plainfield, and Fairfield. Call Ming or Mira at 973-882-8996 between 9 and 5 p.m. The career you want is at Avtech Institute. So thank you so much to the Matthews Broadcast sponsors. We know you don't have to, but you choose to. So we're forever in your gratitude. And as we continue our thank yous, want to thank friends Vernon Bradbury, Allison Skeet, Joseph Peterson, just retired, Patterson school teacher, Cornelius. Vince Jackson, Attorney General's office in Philadelphia. Greg Jones, Willingboro. Sarah Cepeda, Cherry Hill, out of state. Dennis King, Jacksonville, Florida. Shaka Andrews, Miami, Florida. Ron Pravat, Richmond, Virginia. Charlene St. Clair, Richmond, Virginia. Pinky Andrews, Hampton, Virginia. And Harry and Anna Staley, Charleston, South Carolina. Our out-of-state friends include Cool Otis Brown, who we all miss right there in Hotlanta. Tyrone Scotty Howard, also in Atlanta. Greg Riley in Falls Church, Virginia. And Harvetta Fax in Baltimore, Maryland. I want to thank all of you for being friends of the broadcast. On the 3rd of July, we're going to be sharing our roll of honor. And on that roll of honor will be all of those who are friends of the broadcast, as well as our directory will be unveiled at that time, so that you can support those who have supported us. So look forward to Monday, July 3rd. We will be adding additional tools to our website, thematthewsbroadcast.com. This broadcast, as I said at the onset, has 3 purposes. 1, empowerment. 2, upliftment. And 3, enrichment. For empowerment, remember, you are a kingdom builder and a world changer, but nothing changes until you use those unique gifts God gave you to change it. So stop getting ready, stop getting set, and just go. You were put on this earth for a purpose, a godly purpose. As the book of Jeremiah said, I knew you in your mother's womb, and I have plans for you to prosper you, to give you a good end. Second purpose, upliftment. People will forget what you said. They may forget what you did, but they will never ever forget how you made them feel. We, even in this toxic climate set by someone occupying 1600 Pennsylvania Boulevard in Washington, D.C., we must invest how we make each other feel. We are all God's children, and we make the world a better place when the person in the mirror does something to make someone else feel like the kingdom builder that they are. Finally, while money can't solve all of our problems, it can solve our money problem. We must use the $4.5 trillion worth of purchasing power, but black and brown communities have in this state and all across this nation, to rebuild our communities ourselves, rebuild the schools ourselves, create business opportunity, job opportunities ourselves. We don't have to hate on anyone to love each other. And so one of the ways that we advocate that we love each other is to help enrich one another. I want 8 to 8 Barbershop to make Damon a multimillionaire. I want the businesses of the 2 guests that we have in studio to make them multimillionaires, and yes, even billionaires, because then they can reach back and sow something into our communities as well. So the challenge of the 21st century and beyond is the imperative for black and brown wealth. We can no longer wait for someone else from another community to save us. We must be our own heroes and sheroes and save our own communities. So with that said, I want to bring in Brother Damon. He's going to go forward with the interview of these 2 great entrepreneurs that we have with us tonight. Damon, why don't you start with Brother Zev, and then we'll move forward with our other guests.
All right. How you doing tonight, Brother Zev?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Okay. So what is the name of your business or your organization?
The name of the business is actually called Coach 37, and you can look us up at coach37.com. And we have a focus on what we call the focused mind, actually.
Okay. So what is the unique value of your business?
There's so many values that we could bring to an individual or an organization that's looking to enhance their revenue by improving their sales ability or their communication skills. So we focus really on helping entrepreneurs or individuals with what we call personal development. And personal development can be anything from, if you're a salesperson, you want to enhance your communication skills or sell more, or if you're looking to improve your personal relationships or your health or your well-being, your spirituality. There's a lot of things we bring to the table to help out our clients.
Okay, so who would be a great referral that will help your business to grow?
Everyone that's walking on this earth is a great referral for us.
Okay.
That's
All
a
right.
great referral for us because I truly believe that we all have the potential to reach our full potential in life in all four major areas of life. So anyone that's looking to improve any of the four areas of life, which can be their money, their career, their relationships, or their health, is a referral for us.
Okay, and those are the four.
Those
areas
are
you're
those are
talking
four
about.
major areas of life that we help people with, right?
Okay. What are you offering in return for the listening audience?
We're offering what we call a free 30-minute coaching session.
Okay.
It's very simple. You go to our online calendar at 7betterlife.com. You can book the time that's convenient for you, and basically that's what we're offering tonight.
Okay, so a free 30-minute.
Free 30-minute coaching session that's valued at about $295.
Awesome. So what is your contact information and your social media information? How do we get in contact with you?
You can reach us at coach37.com. That's the word coach like the pocketbook. The number's 37.com.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So, Kenny, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. This is Kenny Moss from 8 to 8 Barbershop, one
Yes,
of
sir.
the barbers that work with me at 8 to 8. So,
Welcome.
Thank you.
what's the name of your business or your organization?
Well, currently I don't own my own business, but I do work for a very good boss, if I don't say myself.
Kenny's gonna get those points.
you
right?
know.
Of course he's going to say that.
I work for 8 to 8 Barbershop. On the side, I also have my video company where I do a lot of freelance work for any business, any artists, I do all types of video, whether it's advertising or vlogs or whatever.
Okay, so what is the great or unique value with what you're offering to the community?
Well, to start off, great haircuts. You know, everyone got to look good. That's one. I'm really serious about my barbering. I like to take care of people. I like the feeling I get off of making other people feel good after they look in the mirror and appreciate the work that I just did for them. And that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, so who was a great referral for you individually, Kenny Moss, as a barber?
As a barber, any client who appreciates great service. And what I mean by that is when you come into a barbershop and you're looking for great service and not having to deal with a barber walking out midway through the haircut to go to the store or walking through piles of hair as you walk in the barbershop, you should come looking for professionalism, and that's the type of client I want. And is the one who is willing to not look at the price but look at the service that they're receiving and appreciate that.
Great. And what are you offering in return for our listener audience support?
Well, I will be offering 15% off one of our many services that we offer at 8 to 8.
Okay, so you heard that here. 15% off anyone that comes in and says that they heard about 8 to 8 through the Stan Matthews broadcast.
Yes, sir.
Well, we appreciate that. I know our audience appreciates that. Let me ask you a question, Kenny.
Yes.
Do you do shaves with the straight razor hot towel?
That I specialize in that, brother.
Specialize.
Yes, I do.
Ooh! he said you coming down my lane.
Yes, sir. Come on, get that hot towel shave.
So we good. So this Friday, you and I have a date. I won't be late. All right. I love
cool.
the hot towels. So
Nice.
the next question I wanted to ask you. I'm told that you have a budding celebrity client list. And
Yes.
so why don't you share with us, if you can, if you're comfortable, who are some of the people? Well, you know what? What are some of the types of celebrities? Don't mention their names because they may not. But what are some of the types? Do you deal with any athletes?
Yes, I do. I deal with a New York Giants player. I deal with 2 musicians, and I also deal with a hairstylist of many celebrities from all walks.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, you know, you've got nothing but prayers of blessings from those of us here on this team.
Thank you very much.
We want you to have all the things that you desire, that you know about, and some things piled up on top of that. we're believing on the word that says that Christ came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. That is our view. He didn't come that you might be begging, bent over, and broke. That's not his deal. The word prosperity is only there's only one word in Scripture, in the Quran or in the Holy Bible, that's used more than the word love or the word God, and that's the word prosper. The word prosper is used over and over and over. There's a proverb that says God rejoices when his people prosper. So how we got into this mindset that you're supposed to be crying all the time, Damon, I don't know. But when you start your ministry, don't you be talking about that crying and
No, it's about uplifting.
glad to be broke.
No.
We don't want to hear that.
No,
Right.
you can't be glad
I
to
was
be
talking
broke.
about.
But you guys have come up. You've heard the old timers say,
Yeah.
that suffering is
It's
good.
No. It's a bad thing.
That's right.
It's limits to everything. It
Yeah.
builds character.
It
But
does.
how much character are you trying to build?
It does.
At some point, you got to stand up and accept the fullness of what God has for you, and it's all
Yeah.
good things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Zev, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Sure.
In the time that we have left, what is your favorite empowerment book of all time? I know mine is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. What's yours?
I would say that's probably mine too. Yeah. I have a copy that I carry with me. I have a copy at home, and if I'm on a train, I try to read it. But also try to read the books that I've written myself. So.
Well, I was
Yeah.
leading you down that road. I was about to say, have you written, and share with us the name of the book that you've written?
The book, my last book that I've written was actually called "I Am Better Than I."
Why don't you hold it up in front of the camera?
But this book right here that I have, where's the camera?
Right there.
Right, okay.
Right ahead of you.
This book right here is the book that I co-authored. It's called America's Top 10 Speakers. And this is when we go around to corporate America and do the training and a lot of sales training and motivational speaking to corporate America. Right.
All right. Congratulations and many more. That's number.
This is the first book.
This is one. Another
Yeah.
one in the chute.
There's
Something
another one,
coming?
yes, another one coming, right.
All right. Jim Rohn, the philosopher of empowerment.
Yes.
Jim Rohn.
Yes.
Jim Rohn has famously have said that there are 4 ways to make money in the world. He said working pays, but it doesn't pay that good.
Right.
That's right.
He said teaching pays better than working, a little bit better. And he said selling pays even better than teaching.
Yes.
But
That's
Jim
true.
Rohn said the number one way to make income in this world is inspiring.
Inspiring, right.
Inspiring pays best of all.
That's right.
So he said, if you're going to get in any business, get in the inspiration business.
Yes.
And Brother Damon, you know this. What is inspiration? What does inspiration mean? In spirit.
Mhm.
We are spiritual beings having a physical experience. I tell my children all the time, Daddy, why are you always so happy? I said, because I'm not from here. I'm here on vacation. My spirit is not from here. So
Just passing through.
my
right?
flesh is from here. My
Yeah.
spirit is not from here. I'm just having a vacation.
Right.
And I'm supposed to have a good time on vacation. Right? Because what do the old timers say? When I'm through here, Cornelius, I'm going home.
Going home.
Home ain't here. Home ain't the dirt. Home somewhere else.
That's right.
So I'm not from here. So we're going to make sure, Brother Kenny and Brother Zev, that we get the information out to our audience, that you two are meant to be supported. The man known to the world is Jesus Christ. His name was Yeshua ben Joseph, called his 2 brothers, James and John, Boanerges. That means sons of thunder. So we're looking at 2 sons of thunder economically before us. And Brother Zev, from an inspirational perspective, no one in our community should have their head down, male
Exactly.
or female.
You're absolutely
No
right.
one should not be positive, upright, uplifted when they're in your presence.
Mhm.
And no one should come out of 8 to 8 not feeling right, tight, and out of sight.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's your job. So Mr. Style and Mr. Inspiration, we want to thank you. And Damon, you have any last remarks for our audience as we sign off and bring on the Alicia Lee and Doug Oliver show at 8 o'clock?
I would just like to remind you that we are the game changers. We are the salt of the earth, and salt changes everything that it comes in contact with. But my favorite artist actually said it best. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change.
Change.
Because if I change me and you change you, we just change the world.
Exactly.
I better get a bottle of water. They might just caught on fire. So we're gonna have to lighten them up a little bit, Cornelius. This is Stan Matthews saying that you cannot finish anything until you start something. Cannot finish anything until you start something. There are two types of people in the world, Matthews broadcast audience. Dreamers like you and you and you, and dream killers. Embrace the first and run like heck from the second. This is Stan Matthews and Damon Downing of 8 to 8 Barbershop saying good night and God bless.
I had a